I have come to the conclusion that I am a tad bit delusional, especially at this age, because I really believe I can do it all. And when I say do it all, I don't mean like go to work, fry up the bacon and all that stuff. I'm talking about like, I really believed that like I could get my grandson here, make sure my son is straight, have my best friend and her daughter come and go to the Beyoncé concert, coordinate and make bags for 16 of us, and also like be the hostess with the mostest. I'm not complaining, I love it, but like right now I'm headed to IKEA to get a PAX unit that I think I'm gonna get built in like 5 or 6 hours. We all know that's not gonna happen. I'm doing way too much, just way too much, but I have no one to blame but myself. And if I'm being honest, I actually love it. Finally, it is raining, and here is where I am on this project. I just need to move this extra furniture out of this room for now. I think my son is going to sleep in here tonight. And then I just have to flip the room again. But we shall see. I don't know what's what yet. I did move some more books in here. This is just going to be the book room for now until we figure out what we're going to do in this room. I think I have an idea of the colors and the palette that I want, keeping the bed, of course, and want to put grass cloth up. And I did see grass cloth in that model. I think I have the footage. I'll stick it in here that I went to. I don't know if I put that video up yet, but I did go view a model home this past Sunday, and actually I viewed 3 model homes, and they had grass cloth in one of the rooms, and I love that the grass cloth was not perfect on the wall. They did like a staggered, they didn't try to match the seams up. I do have to look at the footage again though to make sure that the seams weren't completely staggered, like maybe every other panel matched up. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, you guys, it is raining like crazy. My son and grandson's flight is delayed, and so they won't be here until morning time, and I'm sure they're just going to want to go to sleep. So this bed's already made. Yeah, so I just need to get these things out of here because these furniture pieces out of here so my son can sleep in here. This is what I was looking for. There's a comforter that matches this. This is the baby's comforter, and or it matches with it. I need to find it. It has disappeared. I don't know if we're gonna get his closet done today. We may have to do that tomorrow because I don't know. We might. We'll see. I'm moving this out of the room and putting in a shorter like dresser or whatever. Actually, I'm probably gonna put it here. The only thing is I didn't really want to put it over the vent, but of course, like they put the vents in the strangest places. But the outlet that has the light is on that side of the room. The outlet that has the light is on this side of the room over here. See, right there. Yeah. And the cabinet's going to go right there, so I can't put it right there. And I thought I'll just put the little short, I have a short like Expedit that we've had forever. I thought I would put it here. But there's no way to do that without covering the vent. So I think I'll just put it next to it for now. And I can slide it back and forth. I don't know. I don't necessarily need the furniture to be portable or movable. Anyway. Yeah. So here we are. Oh, let me show you what I've done in the other room. I'm sorry. I went in there to show you that and came back out. So this is what we have so far. I just have the mattress pad in here because the sheets are washing, and I need to find the dinosaur comforter. I don't know what closet it's in. I don't know if it's in the laundry room. I gotta find it. This is coming out. This bookcase, like I said, I'll clean up all this stuff. But it's slowly turning into his room. Gonna leave these curtains up because I don't think that they're too feminine. Some people might think they are. I think that they're kind of like just a fun curtain, very neutral. So I'm gonna leave them up so that when he's not in here, it's still like a cozy, nice space to be in. You know, not too masculine, not too feminine, just cozy. For the record, you guys, I have to let you know that sometimes I can be very mean. I don't mean to be mean, but I don't mean to be mean. But when I have a vision and I have a design and I'm the one who's taking the lead, I get very frustrated when I ask someone to do one thing and they want to do what they want to do. Also, does anyone else have a husband that just randomly throws things away? Because I do. So, the baby had a dinosaur comforter on his bed. It's a whole set, and it's his set. And I wanted to keep it because it's consistent. So whenever he comes in, he knows, like, this is his space. It has disappeared. Along with the pad that I put on the bed to make sure that if he has an accident in the middle of the night, it doesn't seep through. Now, I did get a waterproof mattress pad underneath. It's just the cushions for the cloud ottomans and then the ottomans themselves. It is waterproof. He doesn't typically have accidents, but I need that pad. So I may go get one in the morning and maybe just to be on the safe side, because this is still a couch. It's a couch that turned into a bed. It's very comfortable, by the way. It is a couch that turned into a bed, and I do want to preserve it. Now, you can take the slip covers off of this whole cloud bed that I've created. You can take the slip covers off to wash them. So that pad is just like a first line of defense. The waterproof mattress pad is the second line of defense, and the slip covers are the third line of defense. But I think with 3 layers, we should be pretty good. Now, with his mattress that was on his bed, I had like a plastic cover as well, just to be on the safe side. But as it stands, I'm gonna have to come up with something, at least for tonight. I don't foresee him having any accidents because he's, 3 and he does really well. So I don't foresee him having any accidents. But then we say that, but he's traveling. He's on a plane. He's coming to, even though he's been to our house and he's, he knows this house. This is a different room. It's different. And so, kids have accidents, and that's just natural. And I just want to make sure that he doesn't ruin the couch and, that he's okay. But he doesn't wear pull-ups anymore, so yeah. Anyway, this is where we are so far. It is 10 o'clock tonight. Obviously, we're not going to get his chests built because it's too late. I'm tired. I'm not building anything tonight. They'll get built tomorrow, and that will finish out his space. Put up the artwork, of course, too, which, maybe I can do that tonight, because it's just a matter of nailing a few nails in the wall and doing some screws, like, right over the bed. But we shall see, because if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not doing it. He does have an easel with paper that he can write on, and then, of course, his books. We have to move all of that, of course. The little dinosaurs for him to hang his little backpack on. I have to mount that to the wall. I like to do it on this wall over here. And then, when he leaves, we just rejigger everything and make it back into a den / guest room. The record, My hair is a hot mess, and now my husband's calling me because now he wants to do this. He had to go into work today, which was fine, but then when he got home, he was tired. And now he's yelling my name, wanting me to come help. But it is still like 100 degrees in the garage, and I'm not going out there tonight. All right.
Girl. He had money. He had a second family. What? In Texas. What's in Texas? Girl, don't you have a second family, girl? Keep up. He does.
I ate it all.
You did. You're a big boy. Thank you.
Look at you.
Did I go wipe my hands? Did I go wipe my hands?
Okay.
I guess there's no better time than the present to pop on here and tell you that somehow I lost the footage from the showing you the finished bedroom. I don't know what I did with it. I probably erased it from my camera, from my DJI. Anyway, I did finish the room, so I'll pop it up so you can see what it looks like now. I know it's not as pristine as it was when I first filmed it, but by this point, the little munchkin is here. So he has been sleeping in the room now for over a week. He has about 6 more days left here, which is absolutely breaking my heart. But he has embraced the room, even though he's well aware that my closet used to be his room. He has not let me forget that. But he has embraced his room. He's okay with it. And I think he enjoys sleeping in there. I really do. He still has his own bathroom, so I think he's good. So I thought I'd give you guys a really quick tour of the room. We have the PAX units. We have to get the ladder to take the rest of this blue off of the door. So fun fact, my husband, and like for a minute, so did I when I first saw it, but I was like, there's no way, thought that the doors were blue because this coating that they put on the door, it's on there, you guys. Like I had to really fight to even like scratch it off. And I think they put this coating because the door is glossy and it scratches easily. The door is white, as you can see. His bar is up with his clothes hanging there. I put them down low so that he can reach them if he needs to go in and get something to wear. I kind of did a reverse situation. I put his clothes here down low. I have no idea why that Zevo is in here because there's no gnats in here, but and then his drawers are lower on this side. So if he needs to get something out of the drawers, he can come to this cabinet. And if he needs to get his clothes, he can come to that cabinet. And then everything up top, all the space up top will be to store like his bedding, probably just in this one over here, to store his bedding when he leaves, because I'll take all this bedding up, wash it, put it away. I'll probably need a place to store. I may just leave the lamp up, but to store like his books, some of his toys, his stuffed animals will probably all go in this cabinet here. And I'll replace these things with more grown-up things because it turns into a den snug / guest room when he's not here. So all his things will go away into one of the cabinets, and then the other cabinet, eventually, I guess we'll have all of the things that will be in here when he's not here. I don't really know what that is yet. I don't know what I'm adding to this room. I just know what I'm subtracting from it when he leaves. So maybe more books. We want to do some sort of television here on this wall, or some sort of, we want to do like a vertical TV, because I want to make it almost kind of interactive. That was the plan, to kind of make this room, a little more technologically interesting. Like if kids are here and they want to play video games, they can come up here and play. Or if I have company over, like if my best friend comes and we just want to like watch TV, we don't have to go watch TV in my bedroom. We can come in here and we can do it. We can watch TV in here, or if my daughter comes up and we don't want to sit in my bed, or my husband's in the bed. It's just an extra room that I'm going to try to get a lot of use out of. I want to keep a dedicated guest room just in case I have guests unexpectedly and I just need to run in there and like, flip some covers, which is this room. And we did have guests in this room. I love this room, by the way. Like, it is not decorated at all. It is not designed at all. It definitely looks like it has just been pulled together over time. And it honestly looks like we have put things in here that we just don't use anymore. But there's something about the way this room feels. I just love it. It's so calm in here. It's very cool. I have not slept in the bed, but I've laid on the bed and they say that it's comfortable. So I'm going to take their word for it. I do come in here sometimes to use this bathroom. If, my husband's in the bathroom and I need to go, I do use that bathroom sometimes. But for the most part, I really love this room. It's just like, it feels like a hug when you're in here. And so pretty much everyone who has slept in here loves it. My son sleeps in this room when he's here. And that is really interesting when you think about it, because in our other houses, he's like a hermit, and he will like try to sleep in the basement, or he'll like to sleep on the couch. But when he comes here, he sleeps in this room and he seems very comfortable in here. So it's something about this room that people just love. I do plan on changing it. I do plan on making it a more cohesive design. And I did talk about that at the beginning of this video. But until I do, I think it's still going to kind of serve as like a really cool guest space. And then this will be a flex space. So right now it's the baby's room, and we're making it a fun space for him. Nice space. We're making it a nice cozy space for him, and a space where he always needs to have like his own space in our house. That is something that we always wanted, was for him to have his own space. And so he does. This room gets really great light, as you can see. Like, yeah, it gets great light. All right, so that's this room. And this is the bathroom that's attached to this room. It still has the 2 sinks because it was a Jack and Jill, but as you can see, it's no longer Jack and Jill. And then the tub and toilet are in there. A lot of doors in this little space, and I would love to just redo all of this at some point, but not right now. So baby boy's visit here just happened to coincide with the Beyoncé concert. So right now it is Monday, and it is the following week after the concert. Y'all, I am still floating on cloud 9, and I really do want to do a deeper dive into the concert. We'll probably save that for the next video. I just wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made. I just wanted to show you guys the prep, I guess, and like the progress that I made on the room and getting ready for guests. So I ended up having my son here, my grandson here. My son was here for 3 or 4 days. My grandson has been here. They've been here since the 2nd. Yeah, that sounds about right. They've been here since the 2nd. My son left out on the 5th. No, the 6th. He left out on the 6th, but my best friend and her daughter got here on the 5th. So I had a house full, and then the concert was on the 7th. So I had people in and out of the house. And on the 7th, we went to the concert, and then, and there were 16 of us all together. We got a suite. I'll talk more about it in my dedicated, Cowboy Carter video, because I do want to do a recap of how that went, and I want to talk to you guys about some things concerning the Cowboy Carter concert before the last concerts happened. There's tonight will be night 4 in Atlanta, and then there will be, I think, 4 nights in Vegas, and I think those start like around the 20th. So there's still some concert left, and I'm sure there's still people who are watching and waiting to see what their show is going to be like. I low-key am kind of trying to, I don't know, manifest maybe getting to go to the Vegas concert, but then at the same time, I don't know if I want to go. So I'm kind of on the fence, but I do want to go. I shouldn't say I don't know if I want to. I do want to go. I just don't want to fly to Vegas and do all the other things like the traveling part. I'm just not interested in that right now. But if I could like do like Jeannie and flip my ponytail, or Samantha and wiggle my nose, I would be there in a heartbeat. I have been watching footage from the other cities, the other concerts, and I know that every concert is different. Being a theater kid, no night is ever the same. I am slightly annoyed by people who are complaining that like, oh, well, Jay-Z wasn't at our concert, or she didn't do 16 carriages, or she didn't fly over our heads in a Cadillac. Like, none of that matters. I am not even, or I was not even like, I'm not a Beehive fan, but I am a Beyoncé fan, if that makes sense. Like, I guess I am part of the hive. I am, because I do love her and I love her music. But this is like something new for me to like be a super fan of someone, or like a fan to the point where like I study their music, I listen to it a lot. There's Usher right now. He's probably the only person whose music I know like I know. And when I say that, I mean like I'm a nerd, so I read into a lot of things. I read between the lines, and Usher's music kind of does that for me. Like, I am well versed in his music. And I love Chris Brown's music as well. And then there are some other artists whose music that I've listened to just over the years and I love. The only time I've ever been like a super fan, though, was of Prince. Like, Prince, I was a super fan. And I will be honest, like, even in his later years, I wouldn't say that I wasn't a super fan anymore, but I'm definitely not as big a fan as some people I know. I know a woman who has dedicated a whole room to Prince, okay? The Purple Room. It's got, like, she has typed out all the lyrics to all his songs. Like, it's a room dedicated to Prince. I am not there. I have never been there. I don't think I'll ever be there because that's not my personality. But it is very fascinating. If I want to know anything about Prince, I will ask her, because she knows. But I was a fan, you know, as a teenager and obviously as an adult, and I still love his music. But I haven't honestly found an artist in my adult years that I really enjoyed in that way. But I will say that Lemonade was probably when I really did become, I would say like, oh yeah, I'm a fan of Beyonce. I like her. And after now going to one of her concerts, I would say I'm part of the hive. I'm definitely still me. I don't worship celebrities or anything like that. And maybe I kind of do, because I do have my celebrities that I love, but I don't worship them, though. I still only worship God. But I have picked up what she's putting down. It was a whirlwind, but it was so worth it. We had a suite, and I made little, like, Beyoncé Cowboy Carter survival kits for them, which now I want to make a survival kit for everything. Like, I want to capsule my whole life. So that will probably be something that I can share with you guys. It was a lot, and it was fun, and it was interesting, and it was fun, and it was bittersweet because everybody had to leave and go their separate ways. And we danced and sang. We took a party bus, and I'm gonna put all of that in the next video. I just want to do like a separate Cowboy Carter video, because there's a few things that I want to talk about in that video concerning the concert, specifically concerning people going to the next concert, because I think she's done on like the 26th. So there's Vegas coming up, which, yeah, I would love to go, but I'm not gonna go. But yeah, so it was just a great time. And I just kind of popped in here to talk to you guys about that and chit chat about that, and kind of and to show you what I did in the bedrooms. And, you know, I'm mixing in, I guess, some home decor with like some lifestyle stuff, like what's going on in my life. What is Bella doing? Bella is, you know, going to the Cowboy Carter concert, or has gone to the Cowboy Carter concert. Bella is turning a room into a flex room, which is a concept that I really want to lean into and build upon and talk about more here as well. And Bella will show you before she goes her closet. So you got to see the guest room, which is, if, like I said, it feels like a guest room that's just kind of been thrown together over the years. Like, this is the room where we just put the extra furniture, but it's still cozy. And then you get to see my flex space, which I'm trying to keep all white and very neutral, so that when I have to use it in a situation like when the baby comes, you know, I can throw some accessories of his in there, and now it's a kid's room. And who knows what it'll be. Maybe at some point it will be a little girl's room or another grandkid's room when, fingers crossed, I have hopefully a granddaughter at some point. You know, and it can also serve as a guest room as well. So flex space, it's a flex space basically. And the new space that I'm working on, which is not new, you've seen it before, is my closet / book room. And y'all, this room is giving me, it's not giving me the blues, but this one has been a lot harder to work on. So you see this unit over here, this should have been done, and it's not. We got this unit the same time that we got the unit in the flex space, the baby's room / flex room. We got this unit here as well. And so we've been working on both of them, but I primarily have been the one working on this unit. And it's, you can see the elements, like these are the acrylic shelves over here. And then I have one there, which used to be over there. This acrylic shelf is going up here. These are going to be like my working clothes, like what I'm wearing, you know, at the time, like what I'm wearing on a daily basis, right? So it's summer right now. These would be like all summer clothes. This one hang up bar right here will be, you know, pretty tall so that I can hang long dresses on it. I really, really want to flip it, which is what I might do. I might have my husband take this lower bar and do the two here, and then have the long one this way, because when you walk in the room, the long clothes are hanging that way, and then the shorter clothes are hanging this way. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm probably driving him nuts at this point though, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, you know, how much of a headache I want to give him. But that's what this is. And then this this unit right here, this was for another room, but I stuck it in here. I don't know if it's staying, because right now it's just there. It's just there because I needed something to put things on. So I don't know yet. The packs actually has a third portion. I got the corner packs, which comes as 2 pieces. So you have your actual packs, which is the part going from here to the corner. And then this piece right here makes it a corner piece. So it's like an add-on to the regular packs. And then I have another, I think it's like a 23-inch packs as well, that's going to serve as like a third cabinet. Now, the reason why that packs is not done is because there's feet that go on the packs. You can't see them. Yeah, we didn't get those. So we had to go all the way back up to IKEA. Well, we had to go anyway because some of the things that we ordered were missing. But we had to go all the way back up to IKEA and order it. And then they were like, oh, you could order it online, but we couldn't find it online. So no, you couldn't. But we ordered them, so they should be coming soon. And when they do, then we'll open up this one right here and outfit it, you know, fix it and put what we need to put in there. This one will have more drawers, and I'm thinking about putting doors on it, even though I still have my billies in the corners, and I have a billy here and I have a billy behind me, which I'm thinking about. I don't know if I'm going to leave it here. I think it could stay here. I feel like it's just fine as long as I don't have to move any furniture. I feel like this could stay here because it's like right where the door is. I don't know, y'all, but this will house books. These obviously books and accessories, but I have books surrounding this day bed in here because this side of the room is my book nook where I will read and have my books. And then this side of the room is where I have my clothing. So this is the closet side. And I may do a dresser here. I may leave it blank. I don't know. I need to get some artwork in here though. And I need to get everything all merchandised. And you guys see my little mantle? It is really cute. And it is really cute. And it does have lights in it. And I will house all of my, as you can see, my perfumes are up there. That's probably where most of my perfumes will live. I think I'm gonna get a piece of stone to go on the floor to elevate it a little bit, so to make it look like it actually has a hearth, even though obviously it's not a real fireplace. And then the day bed, I'm gonna get a custom cushion made for the day bed. I already sourced it, I just need to get it done. I've got this big body pillow that's gonna go on here, but I also need to sew up some sort of cover for this. And I really wanna make this very much like a Parisian apartment. It is coming along, but it's coming along so slowly. And I have clothes everywhere, as you can see. And I'm excited, but I'm also a little teeny bit overwhelmed because this is a lot. But I know it's going to come together. So we will watch this room evolve as well, you guys. And I hope that you have subscribed and liked the videos and have hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload more and when I talk about these things. I will also try to do some shorts as well so that you guys can see some of the things that I'm working on in real time, even though, you know, the videos are a little bit later. Because once you get the long form videos, it's, you know, the things are already done. Like I'm a week in, it's already been a week since I went to the concert, you know, so you're seeing it a week later. So I posted the short so that you could get like what the real time vibes were like. And I'm going to try to do more of that so that you guys are at least getting something from me. And that, you know, I haven't abandoned you guys. I know that sometimes it seems like it takes a lot for me to film and it takes a lot for me to get a video up, and it does. I'm getting so much better though, but I think the shorts are going to be our saving grace because I will be able to talk to you guys more. And, you know, it'll be easier for you, like if you want to share a short with somebody, to share a short than a long form video and have, you know, having to fast forward or find out what part you want to show them or whatever. So I definitely want to do more shorts for you guys. And that's not that hard to do because I do shorts on TikTok all the time, short form on TikTok all the time. So that's it. You have seen my disaster area of a closet slash book nook. My bedroom, you know, my closet's off my bedroom, so it's an extension of that. And unfortunately, it's not any better. It's still a mess too. My washer went out a couple weeks ago and we are still catching up on the washing. That was interesting too. And all of that was happening prior to people coming and staying at my house. So I have a lot going on. And I just kind of want to share with you guys. You guys help me talk these things through. Like now that I've talked it through with you guys, like I know what I need to do, you know. But hopefully once things are really truly organized and I'm more organized and settled down, then I can really get into the nitty gritty of things. I can talk to you about my favorite skincare products. I can talk to you about my next trip that I have planned. Any of the other lifestyle stuff you guys are interested in. And if you are interested in a topic, leave it in the comments. Let me know, what do you want me to talk about? Because, you know, if it's not too personal and I have any expertise in that area, I will definitely share. All right, I'm going to go. love you and leave you. Those of you who have found me on TikTok, I love that you follow me there. I am still going to try to post as much as I can here though. So just keep checking back. I'll try to even put some community posts up too to let you guys know where I am and what I'm doing. But I have a couple of people who have found me on TikTok and who have said hi and hello. And thank you for saying hi and stopping by over there and following me over there. I have tried to pull away from that platform a little bit because I don't love it as much as I love YouTube. And now that I have the ability to really do shorts here, and I can do 3-minute shorts, they don't just have to be a minute because I can be long-winded, as y'all can see. Now that I have the ability to do that, I definitely want to do more shorts for you guys. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you. See you in the next one.